shot for him. He hasn't actually spammed anything quite yet. So 1 for 1 so far, 100% accuracy for Frisco. Maybe that's why so many people love him. Now only 50% in this round, but still pretty good. Yep. Pretty respectable.
Yep.
Better than baseball players' accuracies.
Definitely better than baseball players' accuracy. Actually, the Giants-Cardinals game is probably wrapping up right about now. I usually cast with Kevin, and he's a huge Cardinals fan. He's from St. Louis, so he's probably very, very excited to see the results of that. Either way, Frisco attacking in. Still 2 defenders left, but only 1 point of armor. This is going to be risky. Hopping down always is, and Delta picks off that last bit of armor.
Yeah, very good attempt there.
We're making sure the scoreboard is right. It is correct. Fierce is up 1 map to 0, and D&J is going to be playing from behind here. They did choose this map again. It is Crossroads. It is actually one of the first maps ever introduced with Shootmania Elite mode, and it is, you know, it's gone through a couple of little changes, but basically you've got the goal inside this enclosed area, archways on all sides, being able to come in, and this tunnel that leads to the bottom. You can also hop over the wall from this hill, but right now we'll go back to CSP's view and see what he's able to accomplish against Fierce.
Yeah, a lot of sight blockers on this map. CSP was actually able to sneak around there before getting spotted the first time with his first rail spam there. Not actually able to convert it into any kills, but now he's got a pretty good opening. It's like shooting red people in a barrel, but this time it's in an enclosure instead.
Not quite a barrel. I feel like we've used that analogy before, too.
Excuse me.
The fish in the barrel. I mean, no, it happens. Like, it's a natural, when you've got defenders standing still, it's like, okay, I'll kill you now. Sometimes it happens. You just never want to stand still in this game. Rushing the point, and look at that. Spookroll actually picking off both of those last 2 armors with just seconds remaining. Very clutch attack, or sorry, defense from him. He is going to be attacking now, though. May even be able to ride a little bit of that momentum. Delta, the superstar defender so far for D&J. What? Oh, he does. He has it too. I know Frisco has it also. Maybe all of Fierce actually is rocking the Jaguar horn.
You should only be able to do that when you are the actual leader on the round at the moment.
Yeah, you've got to. If you're winning, you can use the horn. It should be disabled by default until the round is over. Man, depending on who has more armor.
Using this fence, trying to dodge around it. The defender actually has a slight advantage there, and he is going to be able to pick up 1 shot there. Able to predict when Spookroll was coming around the corner. It's going to be a bad start for Spookroll, but he's going to be able to make up for it a little bit there. He does actually see the defender. A little bit of a dangerous situation. If the defender moves away from the goal, he wouldn't actually be able to be in a safe spot. But doesn't matter. He's going to try to hold on for a little bit while longer. There's a one-on-one situation, getting the nice shot right between the poles there.
You really can't stand still, even if you're behind a sight blocker. You still can't, because all they have to do is, you know, gun it to the left or right with that stamina and get the quick shot. I've seen players just hang out behind walls, behind columns, and then someone just, you know, quickly comes up on the side of them, and it's an easy shot if you're stationary for any amount of time. So at least, you know, dance back and forth and get ready to take a shot, but standing perfectly still is always a recipe for disaster. Just like
depending
jumping.
on who you're fighting against, because if you're going against a T-Rex, staying still might actually be the best option.
That's true.
So actually getting a little zoom in here by being able to stand on that pad, giving him a little bit more accuracy, and if you can pick off 1 or 2 of these defenders before moving in, that's going to give him a huge advantage. The problem is this pad is very far away from the goal, and he's only got 10 seconds left in order to be able to get to that point when it opens up. But he's got this timed out pretty nicely. He's able to get in there, get the first shot off, gets flanked a little bit by a defender, but it does not matter. He's going to be able to skirt around, and that's going to be a capture.
Oh, he got it.
Okay.
Very nice.
I thought it was going to be a capture goal a little bit before then. Sorry for calling that before it actually happened, but nice job by the blue team.
It was close there. So we did see the Nucleus actually getting used on that last round. That's the weapon that you can only get by standing in a tunnel or a passage like that. There are a couple of tunnels. It looks like here's one on the left side that he's running past now. Bosnak attacking in for Fierce. There's another tunnel in the enclosed capture area that defenders can stand in and try and launch Nucleuses, just perfectly timed to stop these attackers, but Bosnak leaping over the top, actually managing to pick off one of those defenders. It was a trade, though. He did lose a bit of armor for that trade. Can't make the jump off the rock. That's actually a misleading rock. It's extremely hard to make that jump, and everyone tries to do it. You basically need perfect momentum from the high ground to be able to launch yourself down fast enough, but people still just see it and go for it every time. That's an open shot on CSP, but Bosnak a little bit too slow on the trigger. Going to try and get the much harder shot, and he does. Crazy shot there from Bosnak. Easy shot to finish it up, and that's another attacking round in the bag for Fierce.
If you guys are watching this at home and kind of like designing things, if you're an artist at heart or an engineer that likes AutoCAD, you can actually create these maps on your own pretty easily. There's a nice little utility to actually make that the game designers actually provided for you. So there's different ways of actually getting involved in this community other than playing. Definitely go check it out. Try to ramp it up. It is only in beta, but it's starting to heat up pretty quickly, especially with this $100,000 tournament before it's even launched.
That's right, and the map editor is very, very robust. They actually are going to be adding more tile sets throughout the game's life. So right now you see a lot of grass and castle tile set and hills and stuff like that, but they are working on some new tile sets to give it a little bit more variety. You can mix and match tile sets as well. Like I said, the map editor is very robust, and you can think of Trackmania, if you've ever played that. That's the other title from Naughty. That's got some of the craziest stuff that you can actually do in that game on the map maker. Apparently Delta is lagging and can't move very well. Unfortunately, in our rules, if a round starts and someone disconnects, whether it's the attacker or defenders, we basically have to continue the round and let the score stand. But go to if someone can get to spectator, no, too slow. If someone can go to spectator fast enough, it'll actually pause the round. Is he still lagged? Gotta play out any round that starts. Okay. So unfortunately that score will have to stand. We've had that situation before where a guy was attacking in and the last defender was just standing there at the point and, you know, got shot, and he was like, hey, I DC'd, what gives? We basically have to let it stand because there's no way for us to know when the round starts if someone's going to be lagging or DCing or something like that. But Frisco not having a good time. They're getting picked off by Nimbus very, very quickly. Score is 4-3 right now for Fierce. They do have that attacking round advantage. CSP with no rockets landed yet or an attacking round really needs to put some points on the board right now if he's going to keep Do Not Jump in this match. With Fierce already up 1-0 and this being a single elimination qualifier, this is essentially their last chance to try and force a game 3. Oh, one armor getting picked off already by that very long range laser. The zoom function there definitely helping out Spookroll, landing 2 lasers very, very quickly. CSP's odds already looking pretty bad.
Yeah, looking pretty bad. He is not following the motto of his team, do not jump.
He's jumping a lot.
Which Frisco didn't either right before, and they just kind of pointed that out for him, letting him know that, hey, you jump, you're going to die. But CSP going to try to make something happen no matter what. He's changing things up a little bit, trying to use that stamina to get around and go through the lower tunnel.
Oh, the nucleus! But it was at his feet. I almost didn't even see it. Great job there from Bosnak using the nucleus. So that's actually a sticky grenade that it can latch onto walls or the ceiling or the floor, and he landed it right at the feet of CSP there. He says he was stuck on a rock. Oh no. So earlier I asked who CSP was because he's not tagged or anything, and they said, oh, he's an old Counter-Strike pro. I was like, well, does it stand for Counter-Strike pro? CSP. It's like, hey, what's your name? I'm Counter-Strike pro. Spookroll already with a very nice laser. We did see a couple of great defensive shots there from Spookroll to get started, but yeah, Bosnak, that was pretty good. Maybe you'll see a top 5 appearance. We're actually doing top 5 flops this time, flop 5. So if you do some horrible plays, maybe you'll be included. No,
don't tell them that now. Yeah. Wait till the games are over.
No, I want to see if people willingly throw the game to get in on a YouTube video that'll only get a couple hundred views. Spookroll with 2 defenders down already, only needs 1 more shot. He's got 3 armor remaining. Things are looking really good for him to seal the deal right now and move Fierce into the round of 8. We'll see if he can do it.
Yeah, he's taking his time. He only needs a second and a half to actually capture it, but he's going to move in here trying to go for the kill.
He got knocked away.
He's got to get in very close. He's not going to actually be able to make it if he doesn't get the kill, but he is able to make the conversion.
No, he got the kill and could not cap. I thought time was going to run out there, but he managed to snag that very last second shot, and Fierce takes the series 2-0. Thanks very much to everyone who came to watch the stream today. That's actually it for our round of 32 and round of 16 match.